another good idea. Maybe a stranger approaches you or something like that. What am I doing? You tell me, man. I don't know. That world, dude. I have heard so much shit and dealt with so much fucking insanity. I just, you tell me, man. What am I doing? What am I doing? And what's going on? You know, I'm a moral person, but I'm not a fucking submissive or weakling. I'm not gonna just fucking stand down. But people have so many different words, concepts, and bullshit anymore because of all the fucking insanity of the PC culture. I just kind of, what do you do? What do you know? How's it going? What's going on, man? And when it comes to that sticks on the fire thing, violent, cowards, dangerously insane, possibly connected, and working a trap scheme or worse on your life. So, I really wish we could bring that word back. I think it really is a good word, and I think it's a good thing to hate in general. Violent, cowards, potentially dangerous threat to you. It's kind of actually, one of the things I was trying to push for is, don't fucking erase that word or censor it, but let's just establish it's beyond and defies any kind of terms and goes back to the original, maybe much more like England, of sticks to the fire, undesired in your life, and things like that. The original, the F word that ends and goes GT. That's where it came from, kindling on the fire, and then it's just advanced and, undesirable, unwanted, mistrusted, felt dangerous as a threat, which I considered violent, cowards, people who would, play friendly or submissive or strangely uncertain and potentially end up working on a gang assault or something stupid or, somebody behind a false police report showing very much a kind of person I would call that in general. I don't care who, what you are, what you look like. Like I said, I don't go with the hate without prejudice. I go with the no judgment on anything and see what happens if it's crossing my path. It's like, I've met good ones, I've met bad ones. I've had ones from Pittsburgh saved my life. They kind of gave me the distinction on where to go and what to say about things, but they also assured where I stayed and what I did and the choice I made. Never felt the need to experiment or push forward. Didn't think that was going to be a problem, neither did they, but, fucking world's changed, dude. And it's life, dude. That's kind of why I am the way I am. What's my faith? Well, no, it's none of those, not in the books, not defined, not in any way known. It is absolutely not. Those things raised that hit you. You follow the rules and punish anyways. Just you, that's you, and that's you. Grandpa was a gynecologist. At this point, I've heard several times over the last 15, 20 years, at various points, I live by the reality and belief that I was not born to my parents, and they play a killing with kindness game. Very well trained at college levels to be polite and seeming concerned, and have proven over the last especially 10 years to be violently malicious and hateful, because someone found out about how abusive and insane they were to me in life behind my back and as a child. And it's really fucked my life up, ruined a teaching career, master's degree, revolutionary education going against the factory model of publishing worksheet bullshit. And instead of getting set up to go to like a research school to design better stuff, my family got connected with local government and have just been terrorizing my life, and I'm just better off homeless and hoping someday to have a situation where I don't have to worry about them stalking me or destroying people's lives that can hear me. And be careful for fake fictions being told about me from someone else. You can always check with me if you see me again or find me somewhere. I know my life story, my life history. It's quite complicated. It involves a lot of shit that this government psychotically covers up in terms of some things that could really protect and save people, and putting that information out there, so people seem to just not listen to what I say directly. And I thought I may find communities or help build communities where I could be protected and safe and exist, but I haven't. And part of it is the racist thing, because I know I've had some excellent interactions and relationships with the black community here, and I can't get near them or hang out with them. I've noticed and seen. For example, if I hang out and I'm seeing when they used to have McDonald's hangouts, if I was there for more than 30 minutes, cops would show up and check and see what the fuck was going on, search anyone that was near me, shit like that. So after 2 or 3 talks of that, I was there and gone, just like I usually was. It's the way of life, and it is what it is, and fuck this city, fuck this place, because god damn it. Ever since they announced Trump announced the targeting MS-13, the Mexican community vanished real quick, almost entirely from this city, and whatever I've found in that ever since is scary to me. Very scary, definitely based on experience. I hate that that's the fact, but they are scary, they are racist, and I do not know what kind of culture they come from. I think it's missionary culture, much more like prohibitionist Christian types, which I consider, and the book should say and show, is heretical. And one of the big things, freedom of religion, as I used to say, is not freedom from it. Big problem, kind of just go with what's in the book and follow that, and that's the religion. Inside or outside of it, but the book is the book, and it's not religion if you're doing things outside of it. That's maybe culture or social things or family things or however personal things kind of shit. It's like, what's my faith? I don't know, man. You tell me what's your word, what's your spirituality to you, and maybe where do I fit in it? Because I don't do the heaven, hell, up, down, up, down, up, down. My spirit is a ghost that is here for now and goes when I am correct and accurate as the hero for what I was sent down to be in all ways. And the hero I learned by studying those I admired, because damn it, my dad, as a memory, would laugh when I was abused and harassed and terrorized by uncles insanely, saying, "Buddy, that's you." No. And if people who used sadistic psychological warfare tactics to abuse and mutilate me, I was called a sacrificial child. Fuck you, piece of shit. Yeah. Punished for other people's transgressions when they were bad. Forced to clean up after people. Insane shit. Forced to work and things like that when other people got just unlimited or whatever, and very much rigidly disciplined and directed, while others were allowed and trained actually to be more sadistic, psychotic, and criminal. And fucked up things happened in life, and I was never part of anything, never near anywhere, and who the fuck knows what cares. You can consider me an anarchist, basically, because I believe in small government, minimal government, and part of the things that I think fucked up the United States is what we would call the political legacy delusion or narcissism of our politicians. Laws, try new laws, try new laws, and just fucking up more and more society by throwing more and more shit and craziness and stupidity and insanity in it. No profiling is what we need, absolutely. That's a great one. You can't just assault someone for the way they look. And we also need to kill this mental health thing that they did. All ages, all things, 99% of the population. Now, we need to go back to it. Only need to be for like the most insane, criminal, and specific people, because those drugs are toxins to the body and kill and destroy brain cells. And there are ways to repair it, but the medical community, fuck them, they deserve it. Says no way to hell. So, I understand medicine exists through all time, space, and history. Western medicine, only about 100 years old. Insane in some ways. That people like me say, holy shit, never near it. And I've had experiences where I almost disappeared into a fucking torture chamber for no goddamn fucking reason, because they thought they could. And someone had a conscience, rescued me, and I've never gone back, and I never will go back. And that's all there is to it. Those places, anyways, as health systems, including psych wards, and very much similar to jails, no air, no sunlight, very little ability to move, direct, or do anything. Horrifying, very unhealthy, very disgusting. Air filters, one thing about water filters, how clean and healthy is what's coming through to you. Fuck that shit. And I think there's something real fucked up about those ICUs after that hospital visit, because something insane, and just fuck it. I hate those places, and I'm staying away. And there's several attempted murders with violent perjury thrown at me in my face, including that walking down the street and saying, I got rapist money, was me delusionally talking to myself in a psychotic fashion that may be a danger to myself or others. And this guy was so quick, he was driving down the street and swerved going about 20-25 miles an hour. On the street right by the buildings that I used to walk in downtown, walk around downtown and panhandle at, swerved right in and bulleted at me as a person, and I just lived and survived. And other officers came in and calmed him down, and we had to hear about what I would have called a first time in life hearing that one, buddy. Wow, where'd you learn that? Oh, you are a trained mental health officer. Holy fucking shit. And trying to figure out what the fuck was going on as someone that came from a 21st century reality, medical community, basic understanding, and dealing with what I thought of as a mission-raised terrorist, throwing up things that had been like told to people that bullied me even as a child, and always, no, that's not what that means, dude. Can't do that. Can't just make that shit up. It does not mean someone is hallucinating or is paranoid, delusional, danger to self or others. In any way, not at all. Where'd you grow up, dude? Where'd you come from? Who are you? Where'd you get your ID? How'd you get your ID? Where'd you come from? Where are you born? Me? Well, mystery at this point. Reality, 2017. Things that have gone on in my life. The CIA ensured that all my information was known, recorded, verified for my own safety and protection in case it ever needed checked. And in 2017, Trump erased the CIA and replaced it with his own people, and my life went insane. Complete babbling, backwards and forwards, running from everything. My family, dangerous terrorists, anything that claims to be them or as such as them as far as they know at this point. Make sense? Those people are insane, prohibitionist bullshit. Think the medical community lies, do your research, see how true. The whole drug war, all prohibition, everything like that, was based on a psychological warfare, total warfare tactic, likely sign of violent foreign invasion, or including from British monarchists and things like that, on what I call the cure is the cause inversion, which terrorizes people. For example, say the classic reefer madness. All those things that they claimed marijuana caused were actually symptoms and things that marijuana was proved to cure or treat effectively and very well, and history of little to no side effects. Destroyed in 2017 with the CBD movement, which is spraying something at the level of, from my experience and experimentation, Haldol, which blocks and stops and basically renders it total shit, worthless, and actually is quite painful, uncomfortable, and it's kind of like a nerve breaker, horrible experience. But if you get that shit in the stores, I mean, it's kind of like a sedative, but it's also a psych med and kind of effect, and I'm pretty sure it does the same thing. So, I mean, you might as well get psych meds if you're going to do that shit, $5 to $10 a 30-day supply versus whatever you pay for it,